Hello and season's greetings. I'm Tom Pennington and welcome to another edition of Tom Talks, where we update you on what's going on in Triangle. It's the end of the year and many of you are completing finals and getting ready to return home for the holiday break. I hope your finals went well and that you're planning a safe and restful vacation. The fall term has presented some challenges for Triangle. Membership numbers are down once again, with 16% fewer new members reported compared to this time last year. Part of that drop was from a few chapters moving to deferred rush in spring, but we also saw a number of chapters that usually report strong fall classes come in below expectations. That said, several of our smaller and medium-sized chapters did better than usual, but it didn't make up the difference. Just as with your chapters, membership is vital to Triangle's long-term success and stability. Please contact our Director of Chapter Growth, Augie Farwig, if you need ideas or assistance with your chapter recruitment program. And don't forget to ask him about our growth initiative, where you can get discounts on next year's national active fees for growth this year. We'll need a very strong spring recruitment to get Triangle back up to previous year's totals. 2 campuses left our roster this fall. After more than a year of effort, Arizona State has not grown sufficiently to stay on as an interest group. It's a great campus, but we can't continue to put resources there when so many other chapters need our help. Also, sadly, our chapter at Marquette is closed after risk management violations triggered a suspension of recognition by the university. Their suspension from campus extends through May of 2020, and we're working with the university and chapter alumni to return as soon after that as possible. Marquette is a good case study for other chapters. Despite decades of strong history, a long list of prominent alumni donors to the institution, and one of the most desirable chapter houses in Triangle, risk management violations made the chapter too much of a liability for the university to support. Colleges look at grades, graduation rates, and charitable hours in dollars to determine whether your chapter is an asset. If your chapter is not a clear asset to the institution, then when you present problems, it's easier for the college to ask you to leave than to take a chance that you can improve things. If it can happen to Marquette, it can happen to any of our chapters. On the upside, our colony at the University of Washington is growing quickly and looking for housing, and we have a new interest group forming at the University of Texas at Austin. A small group started there this fall, but are committed to get to the size needed in spring to be recognized as a colony. Area alumni have been critical to the success of both of these groups. There also is alumni interest to bring back our University of Texas at Arlington group. We've been contacted by students at Colorado School of Mines, and we're invited to return to Cal Berkeley in spring 2020. Adding new groups each year is necessary to grow our campus footprint and increase overall membership. Congratulations are in order to Iowa State for their purchase of the former Sigma Chi chapter house there. This has to be one of the finest houses in the Midwest, certainly in Triangle. Chapter alumni, Triangle Building and Housing Corporation, and Triangle Education Foundation all worked tirelessly to close the deal in 30 days once the house came on the market. It's a great testament to our philosophy of one Triangle, with several organizations working together for common success. Congratulations also to our chapter at Michigan Tech. TBHC worked closely with their alumni to purchase a house right across from campus and then did the renovation and furnishings necessary to make it the top chapter house there. This is the 3rd home owned and managed by TBHC and won't be the last. TBHC also manages 3 other chapter houses, taking the work off the chapter and alumni leadership. Contact Mike Fouts at TBHC to learn how they can help with your housing situation. In fall, we logged 38 visits to chapters for one purpose or another. Assessment visits, recruitment, training and assistance, chapter planning retreats, and risk management programs all were done. Contact Director of Chapter Services, Drew Hobson, to organize a visit for the spring to your chapter. Every chapter should receive an assessment visit, and we can work with you to organize additional visits and services should you need them. Our annual leadership training weekend is coming up soon, January 18 to 20 here in Plainfield. This is Triangle's award-winning chapter officer program with tracks for presidents, treasurers, new member educators, recruitment chairs, and philanthropy chairs or external VPs. This year's program is very strong, and the registration fees are the lowest in years. Every chapter should work to have 2 or more attendees. There are grants for travel, including airfare, but you need to contact Director of Education and Communications, Ariel Tarosky, right away. What else is coming in spring? You'll see some new online services available soon. ChapterSpot will be introducing a new financial management package for chapters, replacing their old Collections Pro with GreekBill. GreekBill already is one of the strongest products in the fraternal market, with over 20 years of experience serving thousands of chapters and producing an average collections rate of 98%. A unique feature is their assistance each year with filing your IRS tax returns, something lots of chapters forget to do. Remember, even though chapters are nonprofit, you still have to file annual tax returns to keep your nonprofit status. On the alumni relations side of things, we're introducing Graduate in spring. Graduate is one of the fastest growing alumni engagement products in the higher education market, with customers like Case Western, TCU, Wisconsin, and UCLA. The product works much like a private LinkedIn network, allowing chapters and alumni to connect, share information and ideas, provide support, and create vehicles for socializing, professional development, and mentoring. This will help change the way chapters communicate with alumni. So there's a lot going on at Triangle HQ and within our chapters and alumni groups. Stay tuned for a winter and spring update, as well as information on our national convention July 17 through 20 right here in Indianapolis this summer. It should be an event well worth attending. As always, contact us with any questions or requests, and have a great holiday break.